Hi. So today we're talking about another two movies. This time it's um Moonrise Kingdom and The Big Lebowski. So starting off, I didn't really care for either movie. They're just not really what I'm into. But if I had to choose, I guess I would choose Moonrise Kingdom. I enjoyed watching that one a little more than The Big Lebowski. I don't really know why. I just didn't really care for it that much. I'd probably like the Moonrise Kingdom more if it was directed a bit differently, but I do get that's just how Wes Anderson directs his films, which is fine. It's just and still it's not what I'm into. It's very artistic in a way though. So the first thing I want to talk about is in the beginning of Moonrise Kingdom, like the very first, like the opening shot of the movie. They use a tracking shot to just, explore the area, and it follows like one of the suns, and you just get to see the area. I just thought it was really cool, and when I saw it, it sort of reminded me like um a dollhouse in a way. It had this very like when you see a dollhouse, it's like all the rooms, you can see them straight on. Like you see all the rooms, like they're right in front of you, like they're just forward. And there was not a lot of use of angles. A lot of the shots in the movie were filmed the exact same way, which was an interesting thing to see. I have seen this one episode in a show where the entire episode it's just filmed inside the car. You don't follow the actors or anything. It was just inside the car. And I thought that was a really interesting episode. Actually, speaking on Wes Anderson, I started watching the movie and I didn't look at the director beforehand, but I just like midway through watching and I'm like, this reminds me a lot of a Wes Anderson film. And I haven't even seen Wes Anderson. He's just, his style is very well known. So it was just really funny. Another thing I noticed would just be the minimalistic um settings, I guess. I know there's this one clip where you really don't see much. You don't see much in the entire movie. A lot of it is I don't know if minimalistic is the right word. That's how I explain it. I just think almost everything in it was settings, especially how the actors would deliver their lines. It was an interesting way to view it. Now, in the two movies, I didn't really have a favorite character. I did have a character I hated, and that was Walter in The Big Lebowski. Every time he came on camera, I didn't want to see him. Another use of editing I noticed this time in Big Lebowski, well, they would do a lot of different things. A lot of times you could see parts where they'd probably use a green screen to make it look like the dude is flying or stuff like that. I just remember marking down at a certain point where they do like an extreme close up of the bowling ball, and I just remember like realizing that's how they made that shot is the extreme close up and then probably again a green screen behind the dude to make him appear smaller compared to the bowling ball in two different shots and then like editing them together. When since I liked Moonrise Kingdom a bit more, I guess I can talk about that one. Um, I did realize, and especially in the beginning, that there was a lot of yellows, a lot of like warmer colors. Well, I guess that's it. So see you guys next week.